Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you already know, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Today is Tuesday. As you can see, we just now making it back over to the storage unit. Okay. Christmas has arrived early in the late end of July. The US Postal Service, Kris Kringle, arrived and snuck through the back door and left me a special treat in my stocking a day ahead of time. Okay, so I am going to have something special in this presentation, in this particular video today. If you have been following my content and the videos that I've technically been putting out, I have been talking about a specific item. A couple of videos back I did demonstrate a few pictures, okay, but today I actually have the item in hand. So if this is the first opportunity, the first time of you ever seeing this particular item that I'm about to demonstrate, you'll know that this is the first channel to be able to produce it, okay, because I haven't seen them anywhere out on any platform or any particular site and things like that of that nature. Okay, just as well in this particular video I will also be demonstrating quite a few other things. All right, so just stick with me. Okay, I'm not going to keep you too longer in the introductory or anything like that. All right, so I do have quite a few other things that I need to get in hand sometime this week, if not next week, to get back to these modifications that I would like to do to this US General 5-drawer tool cart. So I would like to dive back into some of that content a little bit and touch a little bit in certain areas. All right, just in order to put some informative information out there, if it can help an individual. Okay, if you technically have a US General 5-drawer tool cart, or if you just have a service cart in general. All right, but as I always state, as usual, I always keep my signature lingering somewhere in the background. My Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You already know. Okay, so pretty much I'm about to get some items out to the top of the tool cart. All right, we're going to take a good look at things, get a good visual, hands-on, like I stated, just as well as I'm going to demonstrate quite a few other things in the process. All right, so walk with me. Let's get it. Okay, as you can see now, got the content sitting at the top of the tool cart, got my box cutters out. So we're going to get the items out this package real quick so that we could take a good look at things. Let's get it. Okay, as you can see now, I technically have the items out. Okay, if this is the first of you ever seeing this particular item, all right, I guess I'll be the first to show you that these technically do exist. And as you can see here, these are snap-on, low clearance socket adapters, okay, made in the USA. Okay, this is 3 adapters right here, which are 1/2 inch drive, 3/8 and 1/4 inch. Okay, I'm gonna separate each socket. As you can see, they're basically stacked on top of one another. So just give me a second and I'm gonna get them apart. Okay. Okay, just to give you, a closer visual, like I said, this is a 3-piece set right here, which is 1/4 inch, 3/8 drive, and 1/2 inch drive. Okay, if it'll focus in well enough in order for you to see. Okay. Snap-on, made in the USA. Okay. Okay, in this particular shot, there's a correction that I actually want to make. Okay, these low clearance socket adapters is actually 3/8 drive, 1/2 inch drive, and 3/4 inch drive, low profile adapters. Okay, just to be clear on that, what I want to do is I want to get out some ratchets, and I want to be able to check the placement fitment ratio between the adapters and the socket anvils. Okay. Okay, just as well as you see that I technically have the low clearance adapters, what I did just now was is I pulled out one of my low profile ratchet and socket sets, as you can see here, which is a 10-piece set. This is a snap-on set, and the part number is 210 RAFMA. Okay, ranging from 8 to 10, 12 to 18 millimeter. Okay, so that you can take a good look at the low profile sockets itself. Okay, so what you can see here is an 8 millimeter, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, all USA made. I want to get a placement ratio fitment between this 3/8 drive anvil here, because on these low profile ratchets they have a smaller ball detent testically compared to some of your most normal standard 3/8 drive ratchets. Okay, just as well as I have a Milwaukee case out here, and this is a 12-piece set, 3/8 drive socket set. As you can see, this is a metric set, and the part number is 48-22-9001. Okay, so I want to be able to test these adapters on these particular ratchets. Okay, and not just that, testically, to get a little visual and an idea of how they would look with sets like these. Just as well as, they have stubby impacts and low clearance sockets, such as Astro Pneumatic and Gray Pneumatic. There's quite a few other brands, if you do your research out there online, that they, technically do have them. All right, but we're going to take a good look at these snap-on low clearance profile socket adapters. Okay. Okay, what I can see from afar, okay, the second adapter technically is a 3/8 drive adapter. It's a 3/8 to 1/2 inch, okay, low clearance adapter. The first one is actually a 1/4 inch to 3/8 drive, okay, and I believe this is a 1/2 inch drive to 3 4/4. Okay, so those are the corrections that I want to make from earlier on in the particular beginning of the video, because technically I was only looking from the top down, assuming the drive size, until I actually was able to take a better look and a better visual of what was there in place. But what I can see so far on this low clearance, low profile ratchet, that the placement ratio fitment is very tight on the anvil. It is a whole lot much more tighter than the actual sockets that's provided with this ratchet right here. I have demonstrated that in the past when it came to these sockets, because these sockets actually do have slight play on these low profile ratchets testically compared to when you use these sockets with a normal standard anvil. Just so to say, is my bent handle snap-on ratchet. I have demonstrated that also in the past, but I will rekindle on it to show it also again. Okay, so as far as what I can see at the prior moment, when it comes to the low clearance socket adapters on this low profile snap-on ratchet, they fit very tightly and very well as far as the 3/8 drive adapter is concerned. Okay. Okay, just as well as now I have the low clearance 3/8 to 1/2 inch drive adapter here on this 3/8 drive Milwaukee roto head. I'm noticing that the placement fitment ratio from the socket and adapter to the anvil is also just as tight. Okay, with absolutely no play on the anvil when it testically comes to this particular drive size also. Okay. Okay, now I have the adapter on my bend handle. Okay, I just happened to notice something about these adapters. They do have ball detent slots on all four sides towards the inside of the adapters. Okay, so no matter in which way technically that you install them, they will lock in. Okay, no matter in which side, even if there's a just technically one ball detent in a particular anvil. Okay, that is another thing technically that I just happened to notice. I'm not quite sure whether I can get the visual to the inside. I would technically need a flashlight or need two hands, but as you can see, one to this side, one to that side. See if the lighting will allow me to show it. The lighting is not allowing me to show it, but I don't know if you can see this, but they are on all four sides. See if there's a focus in. This lighting is kind of funny because I be recording technically with a tablet. Okay, I'm trying to give you the part numbers because there are part numbers on each of these adapters. Okay. Okay, now I basically have the adapter on the non-locking flex head Mac Access 3/8 drive. Okay, there's no issue with the low clearance socket when it comes to the placement fitment ratio from socket to anvil on this particular ratchet. On all four ratchets that I basically just demonstrated the adapter on, they're tight. There's absolutely no play in them. Okay, so that's just technically what that is at the prior moment. Okay, now there is one thing that I want to point out that I just noticed, okay, about these particular low clearance adapters. On these adapters, there aren't ball detents, okay, on the head anvil of the adapters themselves. So as you can see here, okay, I have a 8mm low clearance, low profile socket, okay, and as you can see, I actually have the socket on the adapter. And if you can take notice, okay, I'm gonna move this side by side here, okay, towards the second adapter. Okay, now you can see basically the low clearance of this 8mm being on an actual adapter testically compared to the second adapter, okay, which is 3/8 drive to 1/2 inch drive. Now the thing I want to point out is about the adapters not technically having a ball detent, as you can see here. Okay, so you won't be able to lock in. Now, if you notice, okay, as I'm actually pulling the socket away, okay, these adapters are semi-magnetized. This is another feature that I'm starting to realize about these snap-on magnetic sockets, okay, just to show you. And you see how it's just lifting away. That's because the adapter is technically magnetized. All right. Okay, pretty much that. I was just technically showing you about these low clearance sockets, okay, socket adapters, that they don't have a ball detent on its anvil, but they are magnetized slightly. Okay, I'm gonna go back into a little demonstration that I did quite some time a while back, to show the viewers, okay, just in case you've never come across it. I decided to rekindle on it a little bit. All right, as you can see, as I'm getting over here to the side tray, okay, a little while back, basically I had came across a good deal, okay, on these particular magnetic adapter sockets. And this is a snap-on, as you can see here. Okay, just as well is this 10mm flank drive, which is also a snap-on. Okay, these are two different options that would technically be at my disposal when called upon if needed. Okay, it be items like this that may help you, all right, in certain situations, in certain applications, and possibly become a lifesaver. But what I'm going to demonstrate and basically show you at the prior moment is, in my preferable choice, as far as which direction I would lean when looking to invest, you know what I'm saying, in certain particular equipment like this. All right. A set of these, I think, which had came in like maybe 5 or 6 different adapters. I chose not to purchase the set, okay, because I wanted to technically see, how magnetized and how strong that these particular adapters are, which come to find out, my first thoughts on the adapters basically served me correct. So what I want to show you is what you have over here is a Tecton impact graded torque. Okay. I believe that this is, let me see some. This is a T50 right here. Okay, as you can see. Now, when it comes to these magnetic adapters, yes, as you can see, they are magnetic, but they're not strong. Okay. So this is something, let me see some. This is something to take notice to, okay? When looking to purchase, equipment like this can save you a lot of trouble, a lot of headache, okay? As you can see. So when it comes to these, and these are quite expensive right here. So you may not want to go in that direction and lean in that direction as far as looking to obtain a set like that. And my suggestion, I would advise that, you lean more in this direction right here. Like I said, this is a snap-on 10mm flank drive. As you can see, the magnet is located at the top, and these sockets are spring-loaded. The lighting in here, sometimes it's hard for me to show. I don't know if you can see deep down in the socket, okay, that there's a spring up underneath, okay? But to show you the type of force, okay, and I'm shaking this real very hard, okay? And as you can see, it wasn't basically breaking away, okay, from the socket. As you can see how I'm shaking it up and down, okay, and from side to side, and how it's basically not going anywhere. So, I would mainly more lean in the direction, okay, when it comes to, a socket like this. They're made of all sorts of different brands. Mac make them, Cornwell make them, Duralast actually has a 10mm 10-piece set that actually enlists 2 sockets like these, which is a deep and a shallow 10mm. Okay, so it's not all necessary, depending upon your feel and depending upon how much you use tools and things like that of that nature. All right, it doesn't always necessarily mean that you have to have a tool truck brand or tool truck brand quality, but depending upon your application, you want to get something um, at a fairly reasonable price, okay, that's still technically going to get the job done. Because not for nothing, these particular sockets right here are very expensive. These sockets is roughly, sometimes $40-50 a piece just for one socket, okay. So just something to take notice to, okay, and then to keep in mind. Like I said, I wouldn't lean in the direction of these particular adapters over this. I would definitely go with these as my first option. Okay. Okay, so once again, to rekindle, on the common mistaken error of the drive sizes, okay, the low clearance adapter that's to the far right is a 1/4 inch to 3/8 drive. The adapter that's sitting in the center is a 3/8 drive to 1/2 inch, and the one to the far left is 1/2 inch to 3 1/4. Okay, and these are snap-on. These are USA made, as you can see. A lot of mechanics, technicians, and individuals out there, if they've never seen these before, they are made by Mac. They are also made by Mako, brands such as Astro Pneumatic, Gray Pneumatic, and Titan, I believe. You may actually have quite a few other brands out there. Technically, you would just have to do your research. But as far as the Snap-on set is concerned, I am showing you these live and direct and allowing you to know that basically these exist. Okay, if you've never seen these before, like I said, I'll get it back out in the light so that you can see. Snap on. It's hard to focus in on this part number for you. And as you can see, they are USA made. Okay. Okay, so pretty much I'm about to wrap this video up on the day. All right. Hope everybody enjoy the rest of their evening out there. Keep it a safe and a blessed one as always. All right. And like I stated, I got quite a few things coming along. All right. If you keep up with the content and you keep up with the videos, you'll see things is changing daily. I'm receiving things, periodically as I get things in hand. It give me the opportunity to get the content together for you. All right. If you like videos like this, like, share, subscribe, comment, and things like that. Soon I'm gonna be doing a little tool giveaway. I actually put out a video, 2 videos quite some time ago, explaining to the viewers, when the channel reaches a certain amount of subscribers, that I have some particular items. I do have a lot of equipment and some things that I actually want to give away to some of the subscribers and things like that. All right, so stay tuned to the videos. All right, like I said, everybody enjoy themselves, keep it safe and a blessed one as always. This is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Into that next tool haul, that next tool review, that next modification video, we're gonna check you later. Peace.